The future authoring program helps people develop a vision for their life. And you actually don't have any hope or any freedom from anxiety without a vision for your future. A vision for your future is the structure that provides you with hope and that regulates your negative emotion. Because it specifies a goal. Once a goal is specified, you feel positive emotion in relationship to the goal. And your anxiety is constrained because you have a direction. You're anxious when you have way too many directions. That's why you get anxious if your car breaks down. It's like, what do I do now? Too many pathways. You want the pathways through life collapsed to a single implementable dimension, one that goes uphill. And then when you walk uphill, so to speak, each step that you see yourself making is indexed by positive emotion, hope, enthusiasm, meaning. So you need a vision. This isn't optional. People are very bad at this. We're very bad in our culture at helping people develop a vision. We don't actually do it with kids in school. It's a blind spot that's so large that it's a kind of miracle. So the way this program works is that, so here's the game. Okay, so you're going to look 5 years out in your life. And you're going to treat yourself for the purpose of this exercise like somebody that you care for. That's a hard thing for people to do. Like, most people are reverse narcissists. Most people are harder on themselves than they are on other people. That isn't always the case. There are narcissistic people, but most people are harder on themselves than they are on other people. And they don't really believe that it would be just or good if they were successful and not miserable. Because they know their sins, they know the ways they've wandered off the path, they carry a lot of guilt with them, and so they don't really believe that they deserve anything good. That's a depressive temperament when it really gets out of control. So you have to put yourself in a position where you treat yourself like someone you care for. Okay, so get in that frame of mind. All right, now here's the deal. You can have what you want and need within the bounds of reason in 5 years. But you have to specify it. So if you could have what you wanted and needed that would satisfy you, what would that be? Well, that's a complicated question. People have a hard time answering that, right? But we break it down for them too. It's like, well, if you had the family you wanted, your siblings, your parents, your wife, your kids, what would that look like in some detail? Dream a bit. Like, if you could have what you wanted, what would it look like? With your friends, same thing. You have the friends you want. People who are happy when good things happen to you and commiserate with you when bad things happen to you, and that you can walk side by side with and that are on your side. People don't even understand that they can choose their friends, and that they have a moral obligation to do so. What would your career look like? How would you educate yourself? How would you take care of yourself mentally and physically? What would you do with your time outside of work that would be productive and meaningful? How would you serve the community if you could have what you wanted? Well, this exercise helps people specify all that, and it's ridiculously useful. You need to orient yourself in the world. You need a vision. It's like the development of a map. It's a map of the future, and without that, you're lost. And people are lost, and they blow in the wind, and then their lives are meaningless, and they feel like they're powerless, and it's because they haven't developed a vision. The people perish without a vision. It's a very old idea. It's definitely true.